This was the moment my teacher told me that she loved me. I was really surprised. Her name was Miss Layla, the kind of teacher everyone noticed, even the principal. Yes, a married man once tried asking her out.
They say every school has that one guy who's kinda invisible. Well, hi, that's me, Scott. I'm in 12th grade, and let's just say I'm not winning any best looking awards. My confidence? Not great. And yeah, no girlfriend.
It happened just a month ago, when I finally gathered the courage to tell a girl in my class how I felt. It was the very first time I'd ever tried asking someone out, but instead of the answer I hoped for, she laughed at me. And then she said something I'll never forget. Her exact words were, "I'd rather date a madman's dog than date you." That one line broke me. It made me feel like I wasn't someone who could ever be loved. On the 16th of August, 2025, I was in class having lectures as usual. Out of nowhere, Miss Layla asked a random question, and to my surprise, I got it right. Then she looked at me and said, "Scott, wait after class." I had no idea why, and honestly, that made me even more nervous. After our last lecture, I stayed back like Miss Layla asked. She walked in and said, "Has everyone gone home?" I told her yes. Then she said we should hang out. At first, I thought she just felt sorry for the guy who'd been rejected by almost every girl in school. But then she shocked me. She admitted she had turned down so many people just to hang out with me. Today feels different, a really good day. Miss Layla actually invited me to her house. I keep wondering why, because for the past 2 months we've been dating, she's never asked me over. And yeah, it's been a secret. No one in school knows. Now here I am, just waking up, rushing through my bath, getting ready, wondering what's waiting for me at her place. On my way to Miss Layla's place, I ran into this strange old woman. She looked rough, almost scary, and then she stopped me. She said only one thing: some roads are better left untraveled. I had no idea what she meant, but her words kept echoing in my head. Finally reaching her place felt like reaching the peak of my success. I was so excited I could barely breathe. Seeing her was exciting too. My mind kept racing about all the crazy things we might do at her place. We even watched a romantic movie together, but it ended in tragedy, and I noticed she didn't seem that interested in romance at all. After that, I must have dozed off for a while. But when I woke up, I wasn't on the couch anymore. I was locked inside a cell, in her house. How was that even possible? Why would a teacher have a cell in her home? I was terrified. I couldn't understand why Miss Layla had locked me up in a cell, and without my phone, there was no way to call for help. Then I caught a strong smell of curry stew coming from the kitchen, but something felt wrong. She hadn't bought any meat or chicken. That's when a horrifying thought hit me. Was she planning to cook me? My heart started racing as I searched desperately for a way to escape. And then the old woman's warning came back to me. Some roads are better left untraveled. I felt so stupid for not realizing it sooner. I mean, how did I even believe a teacher would actually want to date a guy who'd been rejected by almost every girl in school? After minutes of panicking and thinking of how to escape, a risky idea came to me. It could get me killed, but I had no choice. The plan? To squeeze myself through the tiny prison window. It wasn't wide at all. I had no clue how I'd fit, but with my adrenaline pumping, I forced myself to try. 10 minutes later, I was still struggling to squeeze through the window when I heard her footsteps approaching. Panic took over, and I pushed myself so hard it felt like my head was about to burst. By the time she reached the cell door, I was already halfway through, but stuck. I couldn't move. Blood trickled from the scratches I got while forcing my way out. Desperate, I started screaming for help, even though it was 3 a.m. She hissed at me to keep quiet, but instead, I screamed louder. Then, out of nowhere, a man heard my screams and rushed over. He froze when he saw me stuck in the window and said, "How on earth did you end up here at this time of night when you should be home?" Just seeing him gave me hope. I honestly thought I was going to die there. I quickly explained everything, and he was so furious that he called the neighbors. Within minutes, the whole community gathered to rescue me and to arrest Miss Layla. Miss Layla tried to escape, but she was caught. That's when the community revealed something terrifying. 6 teenagers had gone missing over the past 6 months. And now, everyone was convinced she was the one behind it all. After that night, the case became the biggest talk in school. Everyone was whispering about it. But instead of criticizing me, people actually felt sorry for me. For the first time, I saw real concern, even from the girls who had once ignored me. I realized this was my chance to rebuild my social life, so I grabbed it fast. But here's the secret no one knew. Some of the teachers, even the principal, had eaten Miss Layla's food. And what that food really was, will haunt me forever, or should I say what they ate, was the reason those teenagers went missing.